Remember the days of boring bank cards? Grey, black, maybe a bit of navy if you were feeling adventurous. These cards were the epitome of dullness, blending into the background of our wallets and lives. They were functional, sure, but they lacked personality, excitement, and a sense of identity. Enter Monzo, the bank that said, "Hold my beer," and slapped a vibrant, hot coral card on the table. This wasn't just a new color, it was a statement, a declaration that banking could be different, fun, and even a bit rebellious. Not just a pretty face, this little card was a signal of change, a rebellion against the old guard of banking. It was a beacon for those tired of the status quo, a symbol of innovation and a promise of better things to come. It screamed, "We're here, we're digital, and we're shaking things up." This card was more than just a piece of plastic. It was a revolution in your pocket, a digital uprising against outdated banking practices. The year was 2015, a year marked by technological advancements and a growing discontent with traditional banking systems. Fintech was just finding its feet and the world was ripe for a banking revolution. Startups were popping up, each promising to change the way we handle money, but none quite like Monzo. People were tired of hidden fees, clunky online systems, and branches that closed before you finished work. The frustration was palpable and the demand for a better solution was growing louder by the day. They yearned for something different, something better, a banking experience that was seamless, transparent, and accessible anytime, anywhere. Monzo heard this call and answered with a resounding yes. Little did they know, a small London-based startup was about to answer their prayers. With a team of passionate innovators, Monzo set out to redefine banking, one hot coral card at a time. If you're enjoying this financial roller coaster, consider subscribing for more. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of fintech and the stories behind the innovations that are changing the way we bank. Every great story has a beginning, and Monzo starts, as all good stories do, in a pub. Picture this, a group of friends united by a shared frustration with traditional banking, huddled over pints of beer, brainstorming a solution. This wasn't just any group, though. These were fintech veterans, alumni of the digital bank Starling with a burning desire to build something extraordinary. Leading the charge was Tom Blomfield, a man on a mission to make banking fun again, because who said banking couldn't be fun? With a background in tech and a passion for customer experience, Tom rallied the troops and set the wheels in motion for what would become one of the UK's most beloved banking apps. The pub became their unofficial headquarters, a place where ideas flowed as freely as the beer. They sketched out plans on napkins, debated features over rounds of drinks, and envisioned a new kind of bank that would put the customer first. It was in this lively, unassuming setting that the foundation of Monzo was laid. The camaraderie and shared vision among these friends were palpable, and it fueled their determination to disrupt the banking industry. Late nights turned into early mornings as they worked tirelessly, driven by the belief that they could create something truly revolutionary. The pub's warm, welcoming atmosphere provided the perfect backdrop for their creative process. Tom's leadership and infectious enthusiasm inspired the team to push boundaries and think outside the box. He encouraged them to challenge the status quo and reimagine what banking could be. As they tested their ideas and refined their vision, the excitement grew. They knew they were onto something special, something that had the potential to change the way people interacted with their money. And so, from the humble beginnings in a pub, Monzo was born. A testament to the power of friendship, innovation, and a shared dream to make banking better for everyone. Like all good startups, Monzo needed a cash injection to get off the ground. The journey of a startup is often paved with financial hurdles, and Monzo was no exception. They had a groundbreaking idea, but to turn that idea into reality, they needed substantial financial backing. And boy, did they get it! The excitement in the air was palpable as the team celebrated their first major milestone. It was a moment of triumph, a validation of their hard work and vision. Their initial seed funding round in 2015 raked in a cool £1 million, a testament to the investors' faith in their vision. This wasn't just a random stroke of luck, it was a carefully orchestrated effort that paid off. The news spread like wildfire, putting Monzo on the map as a serious contender in the fintech space. This early funding came from a mix of angel investors and venture capitalists, all eager to be part of the Monzo story. These investors were not just providing money, they were offering their expertise, their networks, and their belief in Monzo's potential to revolutionize banking. This wasn't just about the money, though, it was about the validation. The seed funding was a powerful endorsement, a signal to the world that Monzo was onto something big. It was a vote of confidence that fueled the team's determination to succeed. It proved that people believed in Monzo's mission, in their promise of a simpler, fairer, and more transparent banking experience. The community's support was overwhelming, and it gave the team the motivation they needed to push forward. With the seed funding secured, the team could finally roll up their sleeves and start building the bank of the future. They dove into their work with renewed energy, knowing that they had the resources to bring their vision to life. The office buzzed with activity as developers coded, designers created, and everyone worked towards a common goal. Want to know which venture capitalists were smart enough to jump on the Monzo train early on? These early backers played a crucial role in Monzo's success, providing not just funds but also strategic guidance and support. Subscribe to our channel for the inside scoop. Stay tuned for more stories about the people and decisions that shaped Monzo's journey. Don't miss out on exclusive insights and behind-the-scenes looks at one of the most exciting startups in the fintech world. Fast forward to 2016, and Monzo was on fire. Their user base was growing faster than a queue for a trendy food truck, and the demand for their hot coral cards was off the charts. This kind of growth required some serious capital, which led to their Series A funding round. This time, they weren't messing around. Monzo raised a whopping £12.8 million, led by Passion Capital, with significant contributions from Thrive Capital and existing investors. This cash injection was like rocket fuel, propelling them towards their goal of becoming the go-to bank for the digital generation. They were on a roll, and nothing could stop them. Section 5. Hitting the growth sweet spot. With their war chest full, Monzo started expanding their team, building new features, and generally taking the fintech world by storm. Their commitment to transparency, customer feedback, and constant iteration set them apart from the competition. They weren't just another bank, they were a community. Their user base was growing at an astonishing rate, hitting 100,000 users in just a year. People were drawn to their intuitive app, real-time spending notifications, and lack of hidden fees. It was banking, but not as you knew it. It was banking for the 21st century. Section 6. Unicorns do exist. By 2017, Monzo had become a household name in the UK. Their hot coral cards were everywhere, and their app was the talk of the town. They'd raised a further £71 million in their Series D funding round, pushing their valuation past the magical $1 billion mark. Yes, you read that right. Monzo had achieved unicorn status. Achieving unicorn status is a major milestone for any startup, and for Monzo, it was a testament to their hard work, innovation, and unwavering focus on their customers. But they weren't done yet. This was just the beginning of their journey to revolutionize the world of banking. Section 7. Quirky features we love. One of the things that made Monzo so popular was its quirky and innovative features. They weren't afraid to try new things and listen to their users, from their iconic Get Paid Early feature to their joint accounts that didn't require a notary and a small miracle to open. Monzo was all about making banking easier and, dare we say, enjoyable. They even introduced features like Coin Jar, which rounds up your transactions and saves the spare change, and Pots, which lets you divide your money into virtual piggy banks for different savings goals. It was these little touches, these nods to their users' needs and wants, that truly set Monzo apart. Section 8. The road ahead, pink and bright. Today, Monzo boasts millions of users worldwide and continues to innovate and expand its offerings. They've expanded beyond current accounts, offering loans, savings accounts, and even business banking. They're also making waves internationally with a successful launch in the United States. The future looks bright for Monzo. They're not just disrupting the banking industry, they're redefining it. They've shown the world that banking can be simple, transparent, and even fun. And they're just getting started. Who knows what other banking innovations they'll come up with next. Section 9. Wrapping up, Monzo's magic. Monzo's story is a testament to the power of innovation, customer focus, and a dash of good old-fashioned disruption. They've proven that even in a traditionally stuffy industry like banking, there's always room for new ideas and a fresh perspective. From a group of friends in a pub to a billion-dollar unicorn, Monzo's journey is an inspiration to entrepreneurs and dreamers everywhere. They've shown that with a clear vision, a dedicated team, and a healthy dose of ambition, anything is possible. Section 10. Subscribe for more fintech fun. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Monzo and want to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving world of fintech, hit that subscribe button now. We've got more insightful, entertaining, and slightly irreverent content coming your way. Don't miss out.